So good morning, everyone. We are very pleased to be hosting this webinar on the Climate Kick Startup Accelerator program in Italy today. So Lucy Sanchez from Arta will present you the program in a few minutes. During the presentation, do feel free to send us all your questions via the question box. You are all muted, so you won't be able to speak, but yeah, please write your questions in the box and we will answer it after the presentation. Thank you very much. Lucy, it's your turn.
So hello everyone, thank you Marion. So today we will present you a program that we have been running in Italy for some years now. So the objective is to give you some information on how it is organized and also to show you the potential of this sort of program, and also maybe to give you some ideas on possible collaborations that we may start in the future with you within our group, for instance. So I will make the presentation on the program, but we have also with us Luca Capra from Trentino Sviluppo, who will talk a little bit about Trentino Sviluppo and also about what they offer and what is the advantages of taking part in this program for their organization. So let's start with the presentation. Okay, so the program was launched some years ago. It is promoted by an organization that is called Climate Kick. It is implemented in Italy and it is dedicated to startups and entrepreneurs to be in the climate sector. The first edition in the program was quite a long time ago because it was in 2012. Oh, I've got a problem here. Okay. It is organized in Italy, but also in many other countries in Europe. There are 14 at the moment. So it is organized with similar contents in France, in Great Britain, in Ireland, in Germany, in the Netherlands, in Sweden and Denmark, in Poland, in Spain, in Switzerland, and in other countries. The program is organized in stages that are going one after the other, and it lasts 18 months in total. Okay. So what is our unique value proposition? So there are mainly three aspects that are original in this program. The first aspect is that it is linked, it is focused on a specific area, that is climate. But in reality, climate is related to many activity sectors. So it is related, for instance, to food, to energy efficiency, to mobility, to circular economy, and to other aspects that are to finance also, that are at all connected in some way to climate. So all the startups that are selected in our program have to show either that they help climate adaptation through their products or services, or that they mitigate the problems linked to climate changes. So they have to show that they have some ways an impact on climate. It is also another interesting thing, an interesting aspects of this program is that it is local, national, international. So local, because it is implemented by local agencies, 3 in Italy, that are that have a key role in their regions. So they are connected, all of them, to their regional area. So they are big players in the regional areas. It is also a national program because we can support companies from the whole country. So they can be either in our regions in the regions where the partners are based, so Emilia Romagna and Trentino, but they can also come from other regions. And it is also international because there are many activities for startups that are organized for all the startups taking part in the program in the different countries. And also it is international because you can access a series of contacts that also come from other countries. And another aspect of our value proposition is that it is a consolidated program because the first edition in Italy was started in 2012. So the service package, let's say, is quite standard now. The connections that we can offer are quite consolidated. So we can really help the companies because we've got experience and quite a large group of companies that have taken part in the program until now. So we are different promoters involved in this program. So an important promoter, of course, is Climate Kick. That is on the organization that funds the program, that also defines the general guidelines that are to be used for implementing the program at national levels. And they also develop all the international activities for the startups. Just a second, there is some noise here. So other organizations involved in the program are ARTER, which is the new name of an agency that has been going around in Europe on supporting innovation for a long time, because we started this activity more than 30 years ago. And our previous name was ASTER. Now our new name is ARTER. We are still based in Bologna, and we support regional development, innovation, startups, education, in our region, Emilia-Romagna. So in the context of Climatic Startup Accelerator, we do many things. So we promote the program in Italy, we coordinate the program also, we organize program contents, and we also directly assist a group of startups. So according to the program stage, we have a number of startups that we directly support with services and funding. We have also two partners coming from the province of Trento, who are called Trentino Sviluppo and Hub Innovazione Trentino. There are two organizations in Trentino that support startups and innovation. And after Miluca Capra from Trentino Sviluppo will talk more about their role in this program. So Trentino Sviluppo participates in the promotion and coordination of the program with us, and directly assists a group of startups in all the three stages. Hub Innovazione Trentino supports Trentino Sviluppo both in the coordination and also in supporting startups in their region. So now I will talk a little bit about Climate Kick, EIT Climate Kick. So Climate Kick, EIT Climate Kick is a European knowledge and innovation community, which is a new type, specific type of organization that the Commission has supported in the last years. And in particular, EIT Climate Kick is working to accelerate the transition to a zero carbon economy through the whole system transformation. So it is a very large mission. Climate Kick, EIT Climate Kick is part of, is funded by the European Commission through EIT, which is the European Institute of Innovation and Technology. And also EIT Climate Kick is part then of the EIT community. There are other KICs, other knowledge and innovation communities that are all supported by EIT. There are 8 at the moment. And the objective of this sort of community is to support innovation, delivering world-class solutions to societal challenges. So here you've got some information on how Climate Kick works. So basically the objective is going from the current system to the support to different areas to make at the end innovation included in the society. Here you've got some information about who are the partners of Climate Kick. So there are many organizations that are part of this community. There are at the moment 313 organizations that are of different types. So they can be either cities, regions, or NGOs, because this sort of player is a key player in knowledge and innovation, in a knowledge and innovation community. There are research organizations, there are higher education organizations, and there are also businesses. In Italy, there are about 40 partners. So, for instance, among these partners, there are public organizations that, for instance, the municipality of Bologna, Arter, Trentino Sviluppo, for instance, Foundation Innovazione Urbana, which is the foundation created by the municipality of Bologna, the municipality of Milan, for instance, and other organizations. But there are also private organizations, so companies, and also research organizations, so either research centers or universities, as for instance the University of Bologna or the University of Trento. So now I will talk a little bit about Climate Kick in Italy. So Climate Kick does a lot of activities to support innovation in the climate sector. So they, for instance, fund innovation projects that are of different sizes. They can be also large demonstration projects that are implemented in different years. But they can be also short, more limited projects. The idea of this project is to investigate, to check the feasibility, the feasibility of an innovation. So the objective is mainly that. So there is. Normally, the idea is that there is a solution that has been identified that is not already on the market. So you can make some investigation, some feasibility studies in order to make this innovation implemented in the real world. And for that, EIT provides funds to project partners. So The idea is that. But another type of activities that Climate Cake support a lot is education activities. So there are many, they support, for instance, PhDs in the climate sector, or masters, or also short courses for professionals or for students. There is also a lot of a new activity that has been launched, is that there is some material available for anyone that is interested for e-learning. So you can, if you're interested on Climatic website, you will find a lot of materials, of training materials for you. And another activity that is key in Climatic is that they support startups linked to climate. The main program for doing that is the accelerator that we are now talking about. So now I will talk a little bit about the program in Italy, more specifically. So here you've got the general frame of the program. So it is organized in 3 different stages that last from 4 to 7 months. So in the first stage, this year we have selected 12 startups or projects. And the idea was to give them the fundamentals of how to make a business in the climate sector, and also to identify what a possible business model for them. And for doing that, we implement a series of services. So we provide coaching. So there is a coach that is associated to each of the companies and support them in developing their business model and getting the first competencies on how to start a company. They have also access to training days, so minimum 3 training days. And they also have access to a budget of 5,000 euro that are grants. They also have access to space, for instance, in our premises in Arter, but also in Trentino Sviluppo premises. And they also have access to networking events. In stage 2, the companies are a little bit more advanced, so they have in mind a possible business model, and they have to validate this model through meeting up with potential customers. So the services are quite, so in general, they are very similar. So they have coaching, training days, they have grants that are a little bit larger because they can get 15,000 grants. They have access to space and networking events. In stage 3, the companies normally already have started to invoice, and they want to consolidate their market and want to look for investors. So the objective is a little bit different. The number of companies there is smaller. So in stage 1 it's 12, in stage 2 it's 10, and this year in stage 3 it was 6. It is 6. They also have some coaching, training days, grants that in that case is are a little bit larger, so 30,000 euro for stage 3. And they also have access to investors and potential customers, because we help them identify this sort of people. Of course, it is a program that needs to be visible, and also the companies need to be visible. So another service that we provide the companies with is that we make professional photos and videos on them. in order for them to have some materials that is professional to be used during their events, and also to be used on their communication materials. So what are the advantages of the companies that participate in this program? So the first advantage is that they get quite a full, complete and also consolidated service package, because they have access to training, to mentorship, to funding up to 50,000 euro in the program in 18 months. They have access to professional communication materials. They have access to networking opportunities. So we take them to fairs, to events, and we make connections for them. They have access to international opportunities as master classes, mission support, and access to experts. This is through Climate Kick organization. And they have, of course, because they have access to the Climate Kick community. But on top of that, these organizations, of course, can access also those services that are provided to startups by the different partners that implement the program. So, for instance, in Arter, we can offer them access to meeting rooms in our incubator, Les Serres di Arter, access to a platform, the platform Emilia-Romagna Startup that gathers all the innovative startups based in our region. And in that platform, they can have access to funding opportunities, so information on funding opportunities. They can have access to experts, because we have a pool of experts that can be used, so they can be requested by the startups in the platform. They can also have access to events, to fairs, and they have also a profile on the platform, so they have a lot of visibility out of that platform. But they can also access a service that we have called the Arter Mentor Board, that is basically offers the possibility to some startups that are included in our support programs to to make appointments to meet in one-to-one meetings with representatives of a series of organizations based in our region. For instance, there is a person representing Barilla, there is a person representing the airport of Bologna, there is a person representing Lamborghini, there is another one, Tozzi Energia. So it is quite a large number of people that have been selected by Arter to be called when the companies, the startups need specific support. They give some of their time to meet up with the companies and to provide them with connections, advice, information on their sectors, on possible partners, players, data, access to data also on the market. So any type of information that could be necessary for the startup can be asked to this group of mentors who are 35 at the moment, and they dedicate some time to meet with startups and support them. And also the startups in our community can also access support in raising funds, either from the public or private sector. So especially within the EU opportunities, also accessing investors that are part of our community. And the same Trentino Sviluppo and Hub Innovazione Trentino make those services that they provide to startups, some of those services they provide to startups available to the companies that are included in Climatic Startup Accelerator. And after me, Luca will tell you a little bit more about that. But apart from the Climatic Accelerator, there are also other opportunities for startups and entrepreneurs to be in EIT Climatic. So, for instance, there is a placement program for professionals that is called Pioneers into Practice. There are many international events. For instance, the Climathon, that is a sort of hackathon but on climate that is organized everywhere every year with the collaboration of normally municipalities in other countries that are present in Climatic. There is also an business idea competition that is quite successful. It is organized in more than 100 countries. It is called Climate Launchpad. So if you're interested in maybe promoting this opportunity, there is a chance to participate in that, to offer this program in your region. And also another opportunity is linked to investors. So the EIT Climatic has developed a specific marketplace for making those startups that are looking for investors visible and to connect with potential investors. This is a service that is organized by EIT Climatic in a centrally for the countries. So now I will maybe show you some examples of services. I have left the slides in Italian, but I will explain those to you. So this is some information about the services that are provided in stage 2, for instance. So as you see, so that is quite clear. I have explained already that before. So for instance, here you've got some information on how we organize the different trainings and events. So for this group of startups who were 10 this year, so they accessed as a starting activity an event, a networking event that was organized on the 9th of October in Bologna by EIT Climatic Italy. And the objective of this event was to connect the startups with the community, with the climatic community. So the participants were partners from Italy and also startups from Italy in order to develop collaborations together. And then we had some training on customer development, marketing, and go-to-market, and we organized 4 training days on that topic. Then the startups had the opportunity to access a business fair related to the green economy that is taking part every year in Rimini, in the southern part of
I can't hear Lucy. I'm Luca.
Yes, Lucy, we don't hear you anymore. I don't know why. Let me try to check the sound here.
An event organized by Trentino
Now it's
Sviluppo.
better.
That is the demo day. So at the end of stage 2, the startups will be meeting up with investors and companies in Trento, and that will be the last activity for them this year. Okay, so here. Another interesting topic is related to those activities that are offered directly by EIT Climate Kick. So, for instance, every year there is a program of master classes that are 2 days intensive training sessions with that are organized in different locations in Europe, and that cover all the topics that can be interesting for a startup, from the very beginning to finding investors, developing abroad, etc. Another type of interesting activity that was organized this year is that there was this specific course organized by Climate Kick at the central level for all startups from the Med area. And the topic was linked to how to calculate climate impact of a startup. So that was organized in 2 sessions, and it is something that the startups from Italy have appreciated a lot, and different of them have taken part in this initiative. So I have done with my presentation. So here you can see the different contacts in Italy and also at central level.
Okay, thank you, Lucy. Luca, I'm going to make you presenter, so you will be able to choose your screen now.
Okay. Okay, can you see my?
Yeah,
okay.
we can.
I just wanted to show you 2 pictures about who we are.
Luca, sorry, can you put the presentation mode, the diaporama thing, in big screen?
Yes, I could try.
Yeah, on your right below.
Yeah.
Yeah, here. Yeah, thank you.
Okay. I just want to show you 2 slides about who we are, because not all the people know us. Just a moment. Okay. These are our headquarters in Rovereto. Rovereto, as you can see on the map, on the right side, is close to the Austrian border in Italy. We are about 200 kilometers from Bologna, so we are darker. It's easy also to cooperate, to collaborate, because we are 2 hours of car close to each other. Our local government is an autonomous province. We are only 2 autonomous provinces are in Italy, so we can make laws about economy, health, education, etc. And this is an advantage, because it's easier to administrate our region by ourselves instead of looking at the central government. As you can see, behind the building, we are in the mountains in practice. Okay, this is our main peak. It was a former a Pirelli tire building till the 80s. Then in 1985 we built up the first business innovation center, refurbishing the whole building of Pirelli that closed in that period in Trentino. Afterwards, I show you, if I able other 2 slides, and then I finish about ourselves. Here you can see the pictures of our peaks. We have 6 peaks in the region. The one of Rovereto, where of the picture before is this, but we have also another large business innovation center from which I'm speaking now, that is a former tobacco manufacturer that was refurbished by Trentino Sviluppo, and then we have other 4 peaks in some valleys of Trentino, because we are in the mountains, and so we needed to have a distributed big organization, not only one big in the region. Okay, this is what is Trentino Sviluppo. Then I will show you an info chart that we prepared to promote Climate Kick in our region. That is how I summarize the results of these 2 years of managing the accelerator together with Arter. Just only one moment. Let me see. Oh. Sorry, I'm not able to get it. Okay, so I will explain only by speaking. Sorry, I cannot find anymore this info chart. We started last year, invited by the Arter to manage the accelerator in Trentino. As Lucy mentioned before, we have 2 accelerators located in 2 different regions of Italy, but the accelerator have a national aim, in the sense that we host also companies that are not belonging or located in Trentino, for example. From one point of view, as other bigs that are now connected, you can imagine that supporting companies, startups not belonging to your territory is something that sometimes is not that does not fit with the strategy of the business innovation center, that usually is as the EBN rules say, the guidelines, the business innovation center must be connected to the local territory, no? But in our case, in our experience, this is interesting because we were able also to attract companies, to attract startups, because the accelerator, the services we offered, and also the grants we offered to them through the Climate Kick helped us to attract interesting startup. This for us is strategic. It's strategic because one of the main 2 bigs in Trentino Sviluppo, the one of Rovereto from which I'm speaking now, is related to green technologies. So for us, also attracting startups for other parts of Italy through the accelerator, supported them, and having them putting a site here, an operative site, for us is really strategic. So I can confirm that the accelerator for us is a twofold advantage. From one side, we can offer to the startups grants from Europe, we can say, from the Climate Kick, that otherwise they couldn't probably get. And on the other side is a real marketing tool for us in order to attract companies, startups related to green sector. That is one of the mass specialization strategy of our region. I do not want to go on services and grants because we are the same that Lucy explained before. So I don't want to repeat the things that Lucy explained very well in advance. So I'm finished. I hope to questions if someone wants to know something more in detail of what we did.
Okay, thank you, Luca.
Welcome.
Yeah, tell me. No? Okay. Do you have any questions for Luca or Lucy? I don't see anything in the questions box so far, but there is still time if you want to ask some questions. Go ahead.
If you want, as soon as I get the info chat, I wanted to show you. It's a PDF within which one page you have all the numbers of the name of the companies we accelerated and the numbers in terms of grants. It's in Italian for sure because it's for local purpose, but the numbers, you know, are international. The companies I can send you if you want to distribute because something describes our 2 years activity.
Yeah, no, of course. That's what I was going to say, that the session has been recorded anyway, so it will be available if any of you want it. And I can also share with you the presentation from Lucy and Luca. So just drop me an email if you want to receive them. Luca, I'm going to stop sharing your screen because we see everything. So yeah, okay. Okay, so if there is no question, I think we can end the webinar now. So don't hesitate to send me any emails or questions you have. Luca, do you want to add anything else?
No, this is the info chart. I don't know if showing my still showing my
it's still showing
my screen. Yes, I will send this info chart that makes give you numbers, names of the companies, and numbers of our 2 years activity on the accelerator. It's in Italian, but it's understandable in my opinion because our numbers in practice.
Okay, perfect. Okay, thank you very much. So many thanks everyone for your attention today, and have a great day. Bye bye.
Thank you. Bye to everybody. Bye.
Bye. Bye.